Are you done being a dumb piece of shit? You piece of shit fucking iPhone? I'm not editing those videos together. Oh, look at this. Storm time! Storm time! Stupid fucking iPhone. Fighting my phone. I don't want your Bluetooth on ever. I don't use your goddamn Bluetooth. What are you doing? Oh, okay. 45 is not fast enough for the 35, huh? Too bad a cop didn't see that. Fucker. Anyway. I wish I knew code well enough. I wish I knew code well enough to look at the, to like capture everything in the air and look at the activity when I turn on something that the iPhone and the Android both want to connect to. Because consistently, no matter whose iPhone, which iPhone model, no matter whose Android, which Android model, the iPhone always connects first. Why? Is it like interrupting and like swatting the fucking Android one? And is Android being passive and like, well, they're trying, so we'll wait till they're done. And then, well, they connected, so we won't. What's going on? Alright, don't give me any fucking shit, iPhone. You piece of ass. I was connected. Why is my music not playing? Cunt. There you go. 600 times the charm. The fuck? So I believe I recorded a video yesterday about what's it called? Anyway, titties. I love titties. Unless my daughter grows them, in which case, in every single case of that, it freaks me out because I know how I am, and I am on the kinder side, like the gentler. I fucking don't know how to shut the fuck up, and I make comments, but I'm at least leaning into the positive side of the spectrum on sexuality and romance and love and all that and flirting and everything. You may think it's rapey because I say things. I don't keep it all secret. Or what, rapey's not the word. I don't know, too much. You think it's too much? But I know a lot of terrible people. Like, I'm not friends with them. I don't have any terrible friends. Because as soon as I find that shit out, I try and, like, redirect them. Like, hey, you can't do that shit. And whatever. Not even, I don't think I know any actual rapists. Do I? Do I know people that did? I'm not sure. I think I wear my heart on my sleeve so goddamn much that they know better than to tell me shit. And there's a whole history of me finding out shit, not about my friends or even acquaintances, but people near the circles of my friends and acquaintances where shit went dark for them. But anyway, not talking about murder, calm down. But anyway, what am I talking about? So yeah, I know I talked yesterday about the second in command talked to me. And I think I'm sure I mentioned, damn, did I fucking just kill myself here? Like, I think I started worrying about it. I know I started worrying about it last night. Like, hey, bro, from 49. Oh. I don't know what that means. What's the 49th state? Alaska? Hawaii? Were those the last two? If Arizona is state 48, there's no way. They didn't get California before Arizona, did they? Anyway, I don't give a fuck. How about that? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Okay? Okay. So, today, the big man came out and talked to me. He talked to me the other day, too. Let's say Nintendo 64. Is that Nintendo 64 logo with a 9-inch nails logo under it? Or is that N64? I can't tell. Anyway, he told me that, well, they don't watch this shit. Don't watch this shit. This is my diary. Don't read my diary. Diarrhea. Cha-cha-cha. He told me that after the talk yesterday with the second in command, the second in command had interpreted that it's not a question of if I'm leaving, but when, which kind of not leaving where I work, but I don't want to be in the warehouse. I don't want to be in the warehouse another summer. It's going to kill me eventually. I am embracing that I am becoming a pussy. Or I don't know, maybe I just got spooked. Maybe that's racist. That's so racist. Maybe it startled me last year when Damn, my brain's like, remember when your grandpa told you what these things mean you didn't know? Talking about boo and all that shit? No idea what that used to mean back in the day. A little bit like, what the fuck? But he's a good guy. Rest in peace, Grandpa. I love you. Where was I, dumbass? Oh, Summer. Summer. One of the hottest people I would have ever slept with if I just had condoms. The story of my life, my body count would be double. Literally double. If I just had like a box of condoms around. Oh my God, my body count would be so much higher. I would have so much more spank bank material in my memory slots. But I'm kind of glad that I didn't have a condom with her because she was terrifyingly tight. But anyway, like one finger was pretty tight. Okay? I'm 3 fingers wide. Wide, just wide, not the rest, just wide. That would have been a struggle. Anyway, there's no such thing as too tight. I've never heard of that. Well, you don't know someone with a big dick then. Because, anyway, sorry. So, it's not so much a question of when or if, fuck me. It's not a question of if, but it's more like when. Well, maybe, but it doesn't mean I'm leaving the company. I just do not want, I'll do it. I'll do what I have to do. I don't like giving anal sex when I'm with someone, especially when they're out of my league, and they're like, fuck me in the ass. I'm like, yes, ma'am, and I just fucking do it, all right? I do what I'm fucking told. And I'm sorry, but I hate eating ass. I would not eat ass. There's my line. I will not eat ass. I don't eat ass. I will not go down on someone while they're on the rag. I have fucked people when they're on the rag, and I hate it. But luckily, that's easy to kind of talk your way out of it without, like, maybe they knew I was talking my way out of it. Suggest other things. But anyway, I'll do things I don't like doing. And I'm not lying. I told him too. I'm not lying when I say this. I like everybody I work with. And there's that, you can't say that all the time. Usually when you have more than 3 people, like in Essex, we usually had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. There is usually one I didn't really like. Like, I could find things to latch onto to, you know, be nice to him and shit, and like find things that I liked about him. But if I had to check one box, good or bad person, there's a few that I would check bad person. I'm not talking about the killer. I would still absolutely check good person. Sometimes shit happens. And if you think no good person could possibly ever kill anybody, well, you don't have much life experience or don't understand how humans work. But anyway, I like everybody I work with. And the only one I really ever had a question about, he already quit. So it's like, and I am the weird, like if I had to pick who the weirdest person, like the person I like least at my job is me. That's not very nice, but it's true. So anyway, the second in command, I learned, apparently, supposedly, had someone that they'd interviewed that's like, hey, we can hire them. Like, they seem pretty good for my job. For warehouse, what I'm doing. And the first in command's like, what are you talking about? And blah, blah, blah. And I guess second in command was like, we're a business. I'm sorry, but we have to protect the business first. And the first in command's like, no, let me go talk to him. Let me talk to him first. And that's when he came and talked to me. And then after all that, I got nervous, like shit. Like, and then I started thinking about when I talked to the second in command yesterday, and I was like, fuck. Did I see a gunfight and then just like load up my gun and point it at myself and then they pulled the trigger? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck's going on? And I started thinking about that even more. So I pulled the first in command to the side again. And I told him, I was like, hey, after I talked to Jason, I kind of thought, you know, I kind of got the feeling that he thought exactly what I found out he actually thought, even though that's not what I said. I didn't say it's not if I'm going to quit, but when. I just, like, if I'm going to get out of the warehouse or when, I'm going to try to get out of the warehouse. That's the bottom line. Because The Rock said so or whatever. It doesn't mean I'm leaving. It doesn't, like, I almost said Essex. No, I left Essex. And I couldn't just walk out and quit. I'd make goddamn sure everything was in line. But anyway, do I still feel like, well, okay, I don't know. I think in the conversations with the president, I regained a lot of trust that I lost when a certain person got fired. But I won't go into why. But anyway, I still don't trust the second in command at all. It doesn't mean I'm going to be a dick. It doesn't mean I'm going to fucking screw anybody over. It doesn't mean I'm going to be twisting my mustache hairs. I think that's funny. That's not mine. That's actually second in command's thing, he says. I got to get home and get a fucking inhaler. Get that shit in my lungs. My phone's low on battery. I don't know how the fucking, I don't know how the, I don't know how the memory's holding up. I don't know how much is left. I'm sure there's a lot. I think I'm recording in 1080p and 1080p and 30 frames per second. I'm reasonably sure. Fuck. I'm really glad it's not like solid dust storm and chaos, because that's kind of what I was expecting when I looked over this way. Looks like rain on the ground. Could be me just guessing. But anyway, I don't know. When I went back in there and asked to talk to him again, I told him, I was like, I was worried. I started thinking about, like, shit, did I fuck myself? And he's like, absolutely, you did not fuck yourself. Just be honest with me. I told him the example, which makes me look like a fucking retard. I understand that. I might be a fucking retard. It's okay. I try, goddammit. I try. But I told him when I was selling shit out of my house, and I went down there and used some of the post office's envelopes, and I didn't pay for 2 of them. And it bothered me. I went down there and fucking paid for 2 of them, because that's just how my conscience works. So I'm gonna always try and do the right thing. It's just, unfortunately, in brief specks of time, the right thing looks like take all my shit and run to protect myself, but oh, sorry, BMW. I did not see your turn signal. My peripheral vision for blinkers is gone. I've missed so many blinkers on the side that I think I should have seen. Not that I was really paying attention. Was that Chevet? Maybe it was someone going the other way. It couldn't have been that Chevet. And it wasn't that bike. Nobody cares. Asked him if he was going to hire somebody to replace one of the guys that just quit, and he's like, well, right now we have the same headcount we had a year ago. And I was like, that sounds good, but and I know some of the guys we have now are, you know, great and powerful compared to some of the people we had before, but that truck had no turn signal on, so I'm not worried about it. But Andy's turning right. All right, good job. But I also, Caesar, for the first year I was here, he was so fucking buried. You literally had to go stand by him, like, because I had something I needed done. Like, hey man, how do you get Caesar to, you know? And I was told you literally have to go get him, stand next to him, say, hey, open this email, and make him do it. Otherwise, you're never gonna get, you know, out of the back of the line, because he's always putting out the fires up front. You know, the mid fires are the shit that he needs to do day to day anyway, and anything after that, you're never gonna get it unless you whatever. I didn't tell him I've been burned out since 2019. I shouldn't tell anybody that. I should just keep that to myself. And just keep on pushing against the current. So my phone cut out. I thought it was fucking somebody calling me. It wasn't somebody calling me. It was fucking the iPhone taking over again. Son of a bitch. I don't remember ever turning Bluetooth back on. And I don't know any reason I would have turned Bluetooth back on. I quit doing because of exactly this problem. It kept taking shit over when it wasn't supposed to. But anyway, whatever, homie. Whoa, 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 whoa. I tried going in this way again recently, coming back from somewhere, and fuck, it's not the move. It goes all the way around to fucking, what's it called? It goes all the way around to up here. If I want to go in the fucking south side of my neighborhood, on the fucking, Arrowhead, on the fucking baseball fucking field road. My neighborhood. I would not be working there if that was my neighborhood. Renting out all those houses to people. I really need to find a better image gallery though. I might do that when I get home. Okay, bye!